What is up, folks? Ncaa 31 here, bringing you NCAA 12 online ranked. Let's talk a little bit of Oregon football, Oregon zone read. I have to give a lot of the credit. By the way, I'm running and fooling around with the 4-2-5 defensive playbook here, which is why I'm reordering my depth chart a little bit. Oregon's defense is so fast. Even their defensive tackles are fast. But anyway, a lot of credit has to be given to one of my viewers / subscribers for referring me to FishDuck83's channel and his website, fishduck.com. It was really a great resource in breaking down the Oregon zone read, what they do, how it works, and why. And I would recommend it to everybody. Don't be fooled by the guy's look. He's a little bit dorky looking, but the guy knows what he's talking about. His videos are great, his website is great, and it was really a very good tool in understanding the mechanics of the zone read better. And what I like to do, the thing that gives me the most fun in football games, is then going in and applying real life either offensive or defensive schemes and running it as true to real life as the game will allow you to do so. And there are limitations with the EA game, obviously. I don't think EA really understands how the blocking scheme works, which leads to a lot of the problems, especially when you come to play action pass. But many of the principles do work, pleasantly surprising enough once you overcome, that shortcoming. Because the big thing that EA doesn't understand is that when you run the zone read system, the offensive line is always going to have the defensive front outnumbered play side. That's the thing that they lack, and the reason why it doesn't, run consistently as far as blocking goes. And plus the artificial delay that they give the QB with the mesh and as far as accelerating. But that's basically the zone read in a nutshell. You purposely leave the backside defensive end unblocked, you read him, and you run the play accordingly. One thing that I learned that surprised me is that during, Chip Kelly's 6 or 7 year, stay at Oregon, the Oregon Ducks lead the nation consistently in lost yardage. They have the most negative yardage plays of any team in college football. That surprised me. And the reason why is they are hell-bent in establishing that inside zone read, because everything else runs off of that zone read action. And over the years, teams know it, they know it's coming, and they'll lose yardage because the offensive or the defensive front is stacked up to stop that dive or to contain the quarterback. But they don't care. They're going to run that zone read because everything else is set up off of that play. So if it gets blown up, they don't care. They're going to keep on running it. So I decided to say, Ncaa 31, let's try that. Let's come out and just pound either the inside zone read or the dive, and then branch out off of it. No matter what happens for your first couple of drives. Like here you see my second drive of the game here, I'm backed up in second down and long, and I'm still running that inside zone read, and I gain a couple of yards to force 3rd and 1. And keeping that tempo up. And my strategy is to then branch out and run some counters, run some HB tosses, some screens, a couple of first down passes here and there. But first I want to let this guy know that I am going to be running that inside dive or inside zone read, and you're going to have to commit the resources to stopping it. And here he sells out on 3rd and short, and I get the space needed to let these fast, athletic players do their thing. And that's how Oregon plays. They want to get those dudes out in space and let them go. And now here I come out and split back into a first down pass. And I kind of rushed this a little bit. I could have hit the slot, but that's okay. I'll take a short gain. And now it's back to chopping wood. And it's really an exercise in patience. You're not going to always get the instant gratification. Here the play gets blown up, I don't care. I'm still going to run it. You just got to keep on chopping that wood. And it's going to be frustrating at times because there's going to be times when it should work but it shouldn't, or it doesn't work quite as well as you want. But over the course of a game, I'm finding it sets, at worst, it sets up other big plays down the road. Misread here, I should have hit O or circle. That's 2 misreads. Left big plays on the board or on the field twice that drive. But as you can see, I'm just sticking with it. I'm not abandoning it because it doesn't work for a quarter or a couple of possessions. I'm going to keep on running it.
And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line.
And let's see how and if it pays off.
Nice yards on the return.
Going right back to wing offset weak. I think I tried out this drive a little bit of a jet sweep, just to kind of show him something different.
Will start at the 31.
Yep, jet sweep here. Gain's only a yard. Tempo it and keep on going.
Once he got there, he wasn't about to let him slip away either.
And back to the zone read.
Here's the option.
Again, short gain, but I don't care. I'm going to keep on going with it. Leaves me with some 3rd and longs every now and then, but that's football. And I'm just trying to get LeMichael in space here. Now you see how he's starting to stack his defense to contain anything run that side. You're going to see how that gets manipulated later on. But again, I pick up the first down with LeMichael.
It's a simple plan, and it's very effective.
I'm getting the Ducky rolling a little bit this drive. No zone read here, just a straight dive. Gets blown up, don't care.
Loss of 1 there for the halfback.
Because sooner or later he's going to have to commit resources to blowing that up. Starts bringing that safety up. So I try to pop the screen here. A random inaccurate throw that causes my receiver to have to jump for the ball. I hate when that happens.
He's changing things up.
I don't know if I convert this or not. I don't remember. I believe I do. I occasionally like to hot route one of those receivers to an out pattern. Because very few people want to defend the sideline. They think that you're going to go middle of the field most of the time, and most people do pass over the middle of the field majority of the time. So if you can hit him with an out pattern, you have a chance of getting that kind of conversion in that situation, especially against man coverage. Zone read with a twist, slot option here. Now I wanted to pitch the ball right here, but it just doesn't do it. I was a little bit slow. That would have been a touchdown because there's no one there.
Boy, this senior safety provides such solid run support. He stopped him in his tracks that time.
But you see how everything's starting to open up a little bit more. That perimeter was wide open. Y corner.
They're calling an audible.
Reading corner ins. Decided to go with a quick little drag there.
And he's taken down at the 22.
Keep the pedal to the metal. Keep it on the floor. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Get that defense tired. So that'll work in your favor also.
Trying to change the play.
Zone read.
The defense looking to make this crowd a factor.
But back to that channel on that website. Yeah, I learned an awful lot of things that really surprised me, holding penalty.
Looks like someone was called for holding.
As far as how the offense works and different aspects of Chip Kelly's philosophy and all the little wrinkles that he puts in. But what this guy does is that he records the games and then analyzes the plays, and he spots these little wrinkles that they add to their staple plays and how little simple adjustments throw defenses for a loop. It's really interesting to see. It's really neat.
Looking to throw.
INT here gets me the ball back.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Can't test Mr. Harris like that. Going right back to the dive. And it's starting to gain a little bit more yardage now. Pedal to the metal. I think he actually blows up this screen. Or I get it blown up as a defensive end hits me and it hits his player.
And this crowd is going
smash. He's moving guys over to account for the screen. Now screen is coming. Right down the middle of the field.
Well, if this defense keeps taking chances with these blitzes, sure, they may get to the quarterback once in a while, but they also are giving up some big plays like that one right there.
Make him have to defend everything. Am I audible out of this? Yes, I do. I think I can get a toss here, but I run it right into the linebacker.
It goes nowhere.
Oops. But, you know, negative yardage plays are going to happen. Try to gain some yards back on the dive.
Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
And he calls timeout because he's probably getting gassed, which is fine by me. And smash here for the TD. 10-0.
Middle touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
Once he gets those jets on, there wasn't going to be anything that could stop him.
Second half. 10-0 lead. Now I'm going to try to pop a counter here. I've been running that dive and running that zone read. Let's pop a counter here and try to get outside a little bit.
We've got it 1st and 10.
He's coming into the dime now, or nickel rather, because I've hit him deep with some pass plays here on the smash. So I'm running that counter. Where I think I have numbers. Nice 7-yard gain. Back to the zone read. Audible to this double screen. I throw to whichever guy has the least amount of defenders. Whether it's the HB or the receiver, and he's off to the races.
Inside the 30.
There's your yardage in chunks.
At the 10-yard line.
That's a very nice.
Now here's where the game gets inconsistent. Play action pass blocking. I had it, but it just gets blown up. You know, that's the single biggest frustration with running this, is the play-action pass game can be spotty. And most people that are good at running this style of offense, they do it at a custom playbook so they can junk out the play-action pass plays that bust the most often. That's my observation, at least. I have to settle for the field goal because of that play-action pass bust. They really got to fix the consistency of the play-action pass blocking. Again, running it right up the gut.
Hand off inside, and he's quickly brought down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Oregon is up by 6.
Motion option here. Right up the gut. See that hole there? Beautiful. Everything is being set up now, and I'm starting to gain yards and much more, you know, greater chunks both on the ground and in the air. And the toss works for 3 yards.
And he hits him hard at the 37-yard line. The back gets 3.
So everything's starting to percolate now.
Senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
These fans are showing you
roll with the screen.
Hate to come here, folks. The senior makes the catch.
We're getting Ducky.
Tackle made at the 46-yard line.
He's got everyone over to the right for that zone read. It's an all-out blitz, and I throw the screen over it, but we get a holding penalty. Let's see how committed he is when to stopping that zone read and dive now when he sees that formation.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 30.
Play action pass. Always make sure you have some rosary beads nearby. Blocking holes. Missed tackle, and we're off.
Got an opening.
First down, play action pass. Gashes him.
And they tackle him at the 34-yard line.
And this is the Oregon offense. This is how they run it.
This is just a simple play-action pass. The defense here bid on the fake just enough, allowing the quarterback to find an open target, and the result is a big gainer.
He's selling out again. So I'm going to run now the off tackle away from it. No one's there. And LaMichael's gone. Or close to it.
And he's taken down. And they might be coming.
So that's how you do this bad boy. Just chop that wood. And if you're dealing with a guy who does the option game plan at aggressive or whatnot, then you can run more of the slot options, speed options, and pitch the ball. And he's had enough. He cries uncle. So that's the Oregon spread option. Hope you all enjoy. Talk to you all later. Peace.